Can I ask you a question? When was the last time you checked on you? Not the children, not your spouse, not your family, your friends, the job, the church, but you. Because I've noticed something. So many of us are making sure everybody else is okay, but we are quietly falling apart ourselves. We answering every phone call, trying to respond to every text message, showing up to everybody emergency, praying for everybody else, encouraging everybody else, pouring into everybody else. And then one day we wake up feeling exhausted, feeling frustrated, feeling empty. And we wondering what happened. I'll tell you what happened. You lost you. You disappeared. Little by little, piece by piece. You gave so much of yourself to everyone else that now you don't even recognize who you are in the mirror. You don't even recognize the person that's staring back at you. And you want to know what else is crazy? Now that I'm thinking about it, people will celebrate your sacrifice, but ignore that you're struggling. They will ignore that you're suffering. They'll tell you, oh, you so strong. You so dependable. I appreciate you. They'll even tell you, I appreciate you. But how many times do we actually hear? Or do people stop and ask, who's checking on you? Or who's taking care of you? Or who's pouring back into you? Huh. And maybe that's why some of us have been tired lately. Not because you're weak, not because you failed, but because you are carrying people God never asked you to carry. I had to learn that. I did. I was the one. I was the one because I had to realize that if I I had to realize that if I didn't make a change, I could possibly spend the rest of my life being available to everybody else while becoming a stranger to myself. Because I had lost myself. I did. And maybe you feel the same way. hmm Maybe you've been showing up for everybody, pouring into everybody, encouraging everybody, praying for everybody else, being there to fix everybody's problem. To where you really like, man, I'm tired. Sometimes you're frustrated, you feeling empty, and you wondering why. Baby, it could be because you're carrying people God never asked you to carry. You carrying a load, you carrying problems that God never intended for you to carry. So I don't want you leaving this video feeling guilty. I don't. I don't. That's not what this video is about. But I want you to leave this video asking yourself one simple question. When was the last time I checked on me? Not because you don't care about people or not because you're selfish. Nah, that's not it. You far from that. If you were selfish and if you didn't care about people, you wouldn't be showing up the way you do. You wouldn't. But I want you to ask yourself that, because you can't keep pouring from an empty cup. You can't, boo. You can't. You can't keep giving pieces of you and expecting to feel whole. I had to learn that too. So ask yourself, when was the last time I checked on me? That may just be your assignment for this week. Not to fix everybody else's problems, not to show up, for everybody else, not to pour into everybody else, but to take the time out and reconnect with yourself. Because you matter too, boo. Reconnect with the version of you that God created before life, before the responsibilities, before people expectations start pulling on you. Take the time out and think about you for a moment. Think about you for a second, because you matter too. Hmm. So if this message really spoke to you, drop a heart in the comment. Drop a heart in the comment. Let me know, because I care about you. I do. Show up for you. It's time to show up for you. It's time to reconnect to you, the old version of you, the version that you missed, the version that you're looking for. It's time. All right? All right. Have a good day. And don't forget, we showing up and checking up on you. Be blessed as always.